Have you ever thought, what's my purpose? What's my divine mission? What's my soul's blueprint? I'm going to give you the secret formula, which is really not secret, but is something that I wish that I had heard. Truly, it's not through digging, it's not through trying to find, desperately seeking to find what is my purpose, what is my purpose, what is my purpose. It is through, this is from my personal experience, it is through doing the work to heal, to clear the density within our own energy field by step into the fullest expression of who you were created to be. Step through the fears of those characteristics and things that you've subdued and you've pushed away because they were too much or they were not enough for the world, or you were made fun of for them and you took on those beliefs and you believed those lies. Walking through all those things, standing in your authenticity, learning and understanding yourself and who you truly are, beyond all the labels, beyond the titles, beyond all of that, tapping into your essence, letting that flow through, starting to pour love, unconditional love into yourself, start to challenge yourself to move into a space of unconditional love and compassion for every aspect and version of yourself. Through this process, it just starts to make sense, because who you were created to be is flowing through you. It's not some curated version of yourself, and it just starts to make sense. Once we start to tune into that, we are tuning into all that is. We're tuning into the divine pattern. We're always co-creating with the universe, but we become very aware of that, and we can, once we tune into that, we can start to follow the signs. Like, you can start to recognize that everything works in perfect sync because you're tuning into the truth. That truest aspect of us is pure consciousness. It is unconditional love. It is all that is. And you're tuning into that divine operating pattern. Then you can start to pay attention to the signs, pay attention to your dreams. This is available to everybody. And the fulfillment is there, because then, even if your purpose is just to do, I feel that is our purpose more than anything else, is just to tune in to who we truly are. Remember, within this life, move towards unconditional love for yourself and pouring love into the world. And through that, and through the way that elevates your frequency by living authentically in integrity, when no one's looking, showing up as the truest version of yourself. And through that, your frequency elevates. Every interaction that you have through that elevation matters. You're sharing frequency, you're holding frequency, you're transmuting darkness. But it will make sense. So once we step into that, the things in the physical can start to make sense, and we can kind of release. It's really through releasing that need to know. I didn't remember my divine mission by trying to figure it out. It was literally through surrendering and going, I have no idea. I don't know. What I do know is that I don't want to suffer. I want to be free internally. So that's what I'm focused on. And I'm just surrendering to this process, stepping out of the victim mentality, transmuting my pain into passion, to look to that as well. Pain. Anything you've been through in this life was not for nothing. In order to really come from the purest place, we have to heal those wounds, learn to love and hold compassion for those aspects of ourselves that went through these traumatic things, so that we can be coming from a fulfilled place and create things so that others don't have to suffer in the way that we do. I don't know, hope that helps.